Okay, so this is Cadet Aselson.
And this is Cadet Lee.
So we're creating a model to analyze the benefits of the blended savings program the Army just introduced versus the normal retirement program they had, where you receive retirement after 20 years of service. So in our model, we're going to be making a couple of assumptions. The first one is that the soldiers in question are not going to get med boarded. So this means that their service is not going to be cut short due to injury, and also that they will not be getting disability once they get out. Next, when calculating when they're living off their retirement, we're going to assume they do not have any retirement plan other than their retirement from the Army and also Social Security. Next, we're going to assume the United States of America is still a country in 20 years. That's kind of up in the air right now. Also, we're going to assume that the soldiers clearly they did not die during their military service. Otherwise, it would be kind of pointless.
So next assumption that we're gonna have is that officer is not a prior enlisted. The officer will get O1 E-pay or O2 E-pay. And the other assumption is the enlisted soldier did not commission as an officer through the West Point program or Green to Gold program, going back to college and getting the commission, becoming a commissioned officer. And then they're staying the active duty for entire military career, and the cost of the living does not change in terms of 2016 dollar value.
Okay, so some of the sources that we're planning to use for our model. First, we have a military pay chart from DFAS, the Defense Finance and Accountability Service. So this will tell us how much each pay grade is going to be making in 2016, and we're going to use those values to keep it constant in our model. The next is article Military Commissioned Officer Promotions from thebalance.com. So this shows the average time that it takes to reach a certain pay grade, and we'll use this to determine how much money and what pay grade he'll be making after a certain amount of years. Then we're going to be using the Uniformed Services Blended Retirement System from Military Compensation. And we'll be using this because this breaks down how the new blended retirement program works and how it is different from the old retirement program.
So in our model, we're going to have state variable, time variable, and parameters. So state variable, or the PN in our case is how much retirement money our people are getting, and the time variable, which is n in our equation, is going to be in years, and parameters, which is a limit, is going to be the value of the money and how much each pay grades make, because they're not going to change in our model, staying constant.
Okay, and we're going to analyze our model by running for 5, 10, 15, and 20 years in the new blended savings program, and then comparing that to the standard retirement program.